Oh, wait, I can't shine off. Here it comes. Oh, whoa, wow. Hey there, folks. The sun is just now dipping below the horizon. I'm out on this stretch of highway north of LA. This is one of my favorite stretches of highway. And we are gonna do some long exposure landscape shots with my Leica Q2. Now, I've done a bit of this in the past. I actually did a night shoot video when I first started the channel. Maybe you've seen it. They've changed the firmware a little bit, and I was fiddling around in the settings the other day, and I noticed I could actually do 120-second exposure, and I'm gonna try that out on this awesome stretch of highway. There's like this cool little S-curve here, and so before it gets super dark, we're gonna get the exact right light. We're gonna get set up, and we're gonna see if we can do a 2-minute exposure. Now, the tricky part is you got to do 2-minute exposure, and then you got to do 2 minutes of noise reduction. So it's like every time I pull the shutter, it's going to take 4 frickin' minutes. It's going to take a long time. So we're just losing the sun now. What else? I'm gonna stop the lens all the way down to f/16, and I'm gonna put an ND filter on the lens to cut the light even more, so we can see if we can get that shutter drag for 2 minutes and not have an overexposed image. The idea is, and you'll see here comes a car now, pretty soon the cars are gonna start putting on their headlights. And the idea is to get that light streak of the headlights for the whole 2 minutes. Hopefully in 2 minutes, we'll get a couple cars go by. It's not super busy out here, it's kind of remote, so, you know, at least we'll get the whole stretch. And that's what we're gonna do. I know there's been a lot of jibber jabber online about this camera, and you know how Leica sort of, they sort of throttle the controls a little bit. You know, you can only do certain length exposures without jacking up the ISO. Once you start jacking up the ISO, they won't let you make the shutter speed slower. So I don't know why Leica does that. I think they're trying to retain maximum control on their more noisy cars, on their more pro level cameras like their SLs and stuff, which I don't think are throttled like that. I don't own one. But you know, we're gonna see what we can do. I think let's just set this up. I mean, if we go to the menu, I will turn the shutter dial all the way down in the menu so I can go to, check this all the way out. I have a 120-second shutter. My ISO is 50, which is where we want it. You'll see now I start raising my ISO, it begins to lower the shutter. I go to 100, I can still do 120. I go to 200 ISO, I can only do a 60-second shutter. Still really freaking long. I go to 400 ISO, I can do a 30. 800 ISO, I can only do a 15-second shutter. 1600, 8 seconds. 3200, 4 seconds. So blah, 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 blah. But at a 50 or 100 ISO, I can do 120 seconds now. And then we're gonna take and we're gonna manually turn the iris to f/16. Woo-wee! We're gonna need some light. Still an overexposed image there at f/16, so we're gonna have to let it get a little darker. We're gonna put, I have, I think, a 6-stop ND filter. If that's not enough, I also have a 10-stop variable. I don't wanna use the variable. It's not as good. But we're gonna see what we can do. We're hoping to get that light where it's not totally dark. The sky is a little bit lit, like just before the stars start showing. You know, in a 2-minute exposure, if it's full dark and there's stars, you're gonna get all kinds of motion blur with the stars, because in 2 minutes, they're actually freaking moving. You can't tell with your eyes, but you do a long exposure, you're gonna see it. I'm just talking too much. We should just freaking do this thing, and then I'll talk later. We'll deal with it, right? All right, let's do it. Let me get set up, and let's rock this out. Let me find a composition here, get my ND dealt with, and get going. See you in a minute. Let's see what we can do here. Get a shot set up. There's a fair amount of traffic tonight. First of all, I need to clean my lens because I have the words of my good buddy Mark Twite ringing in my ears.
The lens is super fucking dirty.
There we go. Stop all the way down to f/16, super wide depth of field, and any kind of shit, any kind of crud on your lens is really going to show. Then we have a 6-stop ND, my little toolbox here. Looks pretty clean. Let's find a shot. We are going to be in business. Ooh, I like this. Okay, it's got to get a little darker yet. I like doing this stuff because you're kind of, I don't know. I'm not a super technical photographer, so I'm kind of winging it a little bit. But I think this is going to work. Well, it's going the wrong way, but it's something. Oh, here comes one. I think it's too late though. I don't think we're in that 2-minute window. We'll see, it'd be cool to have them going both ways. Oh, I'm curious what we're gonna get. Yes! Okay, the camera now just switched into noise reduction. So I had 2 cars going that way, 1 car coming this way. Not bad for a first run. I think we're getting into the good light too, so let's just keep this going. It's gonna take 2 minutes for that darn thing to noise reduce. I wish you could turn that off, but you can't. Impatience. It's gonna be too dark for the camera here pretty soon, I think. I might be putting VO in later because it'll just be too dark for that darn thing. What if I get it in 1 and it's just fucking awesome and then we go home? That'd be cool. Kind of like it out here though. I didn't want to come out. I wasn't really in the mood, and then I just kind of forced myself to. Work ethic and all. I'm glad I did. It's nice out here. It's quiet when there's no cars. Okay, still got 49 seconds of noise reduction left. Boy, it takes a long time. I think we're getting into the sweet spot of the light. It just feels like this is where we want to be this time of day. So I'm anxious to check this exposure out and then rock out another one right here. We've got that kind of orange ombre-ish thing in the sky back there. I can't wait. Here we go. Woo, it's darn near too dark. Looking on the LCD here. It's okay, we can adjust. We can open up our iris. Let's do that. Let's try this again. Shoot, I opened her up all the way. Maybe it's just too dark for the frickin' ND now. I'm gonna adjust my framing a little bit here. Come on, cars. Here comes one. Shoot, I missed the beginning of it. Oh well, maybe we'll get a couple up. Maybe there's one behind it. This is tricky, this is tricky. I opened up the iris a little bit. I think I ended up at like an f8. Let's hope that's enough. Closed down, it just wasn't getting enough light from the headlights. All right, I need another car now. We need a couple cars going by to really get those good light streaks. 2 minutes, freaking crazy. I think another car's coming. Hopefully it gets here in time. Okay, let's put my gear away in the truck, and I think the camera just stopped exposing. We hit the 2-minute mark, so I got the beginning of this car, dang it. Oh well, so we gotta wait a couple minutes here to do the noise reduction, and then we'll look at her. And then we'll see where our exposure was, if we need to adjust it up or down. It gets much darker, we'll probably have to pull that ND off. Here we go, here we go. Okay, I'm pulling off the ND. It's getting too dark. I'm at 75 seconds. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's starting to get chilly out here. Really hoping for one more car coming down that hill. I don't know about this. I don't want to strike out here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hopefully we've got enough time left on that shutter. This is really what we need. Need 2 cars coming down, lots of light in the lens. Yes! Okay, okay, we did it. I can't wait to see this one. Okay, I got a decent one there. That was 75 seconds. It's getting darker, so I bumped it back up to, we're at f16, and I'm doing 120 seconds now. As it gets darker and darker, I can begin to open the iris, so I have some room to play. Here we go. Shit, I missed it from the very top of the hill, blabbing to camera, but this guy has some really bright headlights. I'm excited about this. 120 seconds. I hope we get another car. Actually, what I need now is like 2 more cars. Or like a train of them. I'm dreaming. Earlier before when I was setting up, there was like 4 groups of 4 cars going by. I would love a group of 4 cars right now. Boom. Camera just clicked into noise reduction. So there's that. Only got 1 car. Dang, I sure would like a group of 2 or 3 cars. I think I'm gonna have to shut off the video camera pretty soon. It's just getting pretty darn dark out here. It's just gonna look like shit. It's gonna be a waste of time. 4 minutes per exposure, man, it's tough. Okay, so that last one didn't look too terribly bad. I have opened up the iris a little bit, and we are gonna try a couple more. What else do we have to do on a, what day is it? Thursday night. Okay, here comes the car. This guy does not look very bright. He's got 1 headlamp out, 1 headlight out. Oh good, there's someone behind him. Yes, because I was regretting pulling the trigger on this guy with the 1 headlight. Oh, and another one. Okay, we're gonna get 3 cars here. This could be the one. This is what we've been waiting for, yes! Oh boy, and a 4th car up there. If we still have some shutter time going, which I kind of think we do. I think it's only been about a minute. Oh boy, this could be the Coupe de Gras. I don't know what that is actually, but this could be good. 3.5 cars. I cannot wait to see this. Shouldn't shine my light over there, that'd be bad. It will spill onto the exposure, I think a little bit, but. Okay, now we gotta wait 2 minutes. She's doing the noise reduction. Please, Leica, if you watch this, let me turn that shit off. Unlock this camera. We're already stuck with the 28, which we love. Let me go ISO all the way up. Let me do 5 minutes of shutter. Let me turn off noise reduction. Do it all. Maybe I'm greedy. Oh, here we go, I'm excited. The sky is actually a little overexposed on that one. But man, the light looks so cool with those 3.5 cars going by. I'm gonna try for 1 more, see if we can improve it. I'm gonna stop down just a skosh, We're gonna hope and pray for 3 or 4 or 5 more cars, because that's the key. Waiting for a car, waiting for a car. Oh. Maybe we lost our traffic, I don't know. I don't know where everybody went. Need one more good run, one more good run. They're really making us wait for this last one, making us earn it. I mean, I was thinking about it. I could, because I haven't moved the camera, you know. I could take one of the underexposed ones. I could paint the sky into the one where I love my headlight streaks. Could do a little Photoshop action, but that just feels like cheating. I don't ever do that shit. I want to get it in camera. That's when it means something. It feels so good. Anybody can Photoshop. Truthfully, I don't think I've ever painted a sky in my freaking life. I could do it. It's been like 5-6 minutes. No cars. It's getting darker and darker. The stars are starting to come out back here on the western side, away from where the sun's set. Just need one more run at it. We'll call it good. Here we go. Okay. I'm kind of excited. I was about to give up, but this is going to be our last one. Who knows what's going to happen? Who frickin' knows? Dang, those headlights were bright too. Holy moly. I need a couple more of those. What do you guys think? Maybe I should just do all my videos like out here in the dark with a headlamp on. You just get this big lens flare where my face is. You don't have to look at me. I'm just be like a blob in the dark with a big frickin' headlight. It's a little unusual, but maybe we start a new thing. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Come on, one more car. Well, that was it. We're doing noise reduction, so last exposure. There. Turned on my truck headlights so at least you can see a little bit. They're not that great. I'm done. I don't know how that last exposure turned out. We'll have to see it here in a minute. I'll definitely show you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all my videos, folks. I hope you like this one. It's a little different. If you did like it, you know the drill. I hate asking this stuff. I feel like very uncomfortable. Please like my video. Please hit the bell. Please subscribe. I guess it's what you have to do. It's not my favorite part of this. What do we got here? What do we got? 54 seconds on the noise reduction. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be like a freaking hour-long video. I'm gonna have to chop a lot of this stuff out. Well, I'm gonna pack up and you're gonna see this image on screen. Look, thanks for sticking with me, really, folks. I do appreciate all of you that show up week after week and watch my goofy ass little videos. Still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Still making it up as I go along. Whatever. Look, go have an adventure. Go make some art. Go do something that makes you uncomfortable. Something where you don't know if you're gonna succeed or fail. Something where you don't know how it's gonna turn out. Have a good week, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, wait, I can't shine off. Here it comes. Oh! Oh, whoa! Okay. Wow. This thing, it kind of flared out cool. Can you see this? I don't know. This might be my favorite. Anyways, we've got some contenders. We've got some contenders. You guys let me know in the comments which one you like better. It's gonna be either this one or the last one where I may have to replace the sky. I could replace the sky with this one. I don't know. I'll look at them on the computer screen. We'll see what we think. I think I'm gonna stop at Trader Joe's on the way home and get a 6-pack of beer. I think I earned it. All right, folks, see you next week. I've had like 3 goodbyes in this video. Later.
Electronic.